Welcome back to the TMDSAS podcast, where we'll explore the TMDSAS application in greater detail by connecting you, the applicant, with the admissions experts who are ready to help. I'm your host, Enrique Hasso, Coordinator of Research, Advising Services, and Digital Media at the Texas Health Education Service in the TMDSAS office in Austin, Texas.
Dr. Miller, welcome to the TMDSAS podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us today. Dr. Miller is the Executive Director and Tenured Associate Professor at the Texas A&amp College of Dentistry, Office of Recruitment and Admissions.
Perfect.
So we have a few questions that we'd like to ask you so that applicants can become acquainted with the Texas A&amp College of Dentistry. So our first question for you is, can you tell us a little bit about your academic background?
Okay, yeah. Well, I have a baccalaureate degree in zoology from Texas A&amp in College Station. And then I attended dental school in Dallas at Baylor College of Dentistry, which is the same as Texas A&amp College of Dentistry. We had a name change recently. So it's the same College of Dentistry that's been here in Dallas for more than 100 years.
Wow.
Then after dental school, I went into private practice of general dentistry. And then I returned to the College of Dentistry to teach part-time and complete a master's degree in oral biology in the area of biomaterial science or dental materials. And at that point, I decided to make my career as an academic dentist. So I was involved in research, and I taught here at the college. I taught in restorative dentistry, removable prosthodontics, dental materials, and a little bit in the operative dentistry clinic, and that was over about 21 years. And then I made a change to administration to head up the recruitment and admissions office. And I continued to teach in ethics and in cultural competence in dentistry. And I've been doing this for the last 12 years. So that's about 33 years total here at the College of Dentistry.
Wonderful.
And and I've also completed some summer courses in world religions, cultural competency, and ethics at Oxford University in England.
Oh, wow.
So that kind of sums up my academic background.
Great. That's quite a diverse academic background that you have. Now, I have to ask, from zoology to dentistry, what drew that change?
Well, I was pre-dental right from the beginning, and at Texas A&amp at that point, they did not yet have the biomedical sciences program kind of devised like they do now, and so it was the zoology degree plan that was the closest to what the dental schools wanted to see.
Got it.
So I was pre-dental, but that was the degree plan that got me the courses that I needed for dental school.
And that's just a testament to it doesn't quite matter what your undergraduate degree might be in, as long as you meet those prerequisite courses and prove that you are proficient in the sciences that are required in professional school.
Right, yeah, and not just the required courses, but the extra courses that the dental schools really like to see and that really prepare you well.
Well, that's a fantastic segue into our next question, which is we'd like to know a little bit more about the curriculum at the Texas A&amp College of Dentistry.
Oh, we have a very strong clinical focus to our curriculum, and our first-year dental students rotate through our clinics. There's also preclinical operative dental work in the first year. The second-year students have a lot of opportunities to learn preclinical dental techniques, and they start seeing patients in the clinic. For the new students who will matriculate in the beginning of this August, they will have their clinical years in our new clinic building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which will allow us to move to more of a group practice type of clinical curriculum.
Great.
And our third and fourth year dental students have always had a lot of clinical experiences, and including rotations to outreach dental clinics in the community as well as in our clinics here at the college. And another thing about the curriculum, in anticipation of the new integrated national board exam, we are reorganizing our curriculum to integrate the basic sciences and clinical sciences to a greater degree than we've done in the past. And this will all be implemented in the near future. Yeah.
That's really something that's been reflected with some of the other schools we've spoken with. Let's go ahead and head into our next question. You've mentioned that you've worked at the Texas A&amp College of Dentistry for quite some time now, and it seems that they've been integral in your academic and your work experience. Can you tell us what drew you to that institution?
Yeah. Well, first of all, since I did attend here as well, I wasn't just looking for a place to teach. I actually went to programs here as an attendee, and in the first place, what drew me here was I just felt it was the best. I had a chance to visit different dental colleges, and I felt like it was the best one for me. And I highly recommend that to applicants. You have to find the place that you're going to be the most comfortable, because that's where you're going to be the most successful. And originally, I'm from Corpus Christi, so this was not the closest dental college to where I grew up. But after visiting all of them, I thought it provided me with the best curriculum and the best opportunities, for me. And I did have other choices, but I chose Dallas. And then after graduation, what attracted me to teach here, I have to say, it's my husband. He was on the faculty, and he recruited me to teach here. I was very happy in private practice, and he kept trying to recruit me to teach. And, he thought I would enjoy it and be good at it. And, I have to say that although I was very happy in private practice, I'm probably happier here at the college teaching.
That's great.
Yeah.
We really have to open our eyes to a lot of opportunities that present themselves to us. I'm glad that worked out. Well, you've mentioned that the curriculum and the location of the College of Dentistry really drew you there. Can you tell us what makes that institution unique?
Yeah, well, let's see. Besides the location in Dallas being unique,
you're welcome to tout Dallas as well if you'd like.
Well, of course, it's a very vibrant city with lots going on and very diverse. And I guess I'm kind of a foodie too. There's a lot of different kinds of restaurants here and cultural events. And even though dental students don't have a lot of free time, when they do have free time, it's nice to have easy access to sporting events and cultural events and all different kinds of activities. Regarding the College of Dentistry, what makes that unique, I think our strong clinical focus makes it really easy for me to recruit students here. Makes my job easier. And let's see, also here at the college, we have programs in all 9 of the recognized dental specialties. Wow. And and there are only 2 dental colleges in the country that have programs in all 9. So that makes our faculty really strong. And so we have really great faculty and students. We also have a strong commitment to diversity and inclusion, and we've had that for many, many years. And we have pipeline programs like our Bridge to Dentistry programs for high school and college students. We have programs really that start in kindergarten and go all the way through post-baccalaureate for people who might have an interest in the dental profession. And we involve our dental students in helping us teach some of these programs. So the people who have an interest in teaching really enjoy that aspect of our college. And we also have a student research program that many of our students take advantage of. So I feel like we have a very nice balance of different kinds of programs to offer our students.
Very robust experiences, and that definitely makes it unique. We have several applicants who are at the height of the application season right now, but we also have several applicants who may be applying next year or the year after that. Can you tell us about what kind of experiences make an applicant stand out?
Yes. Well, let's see. There's different ways to stand out, of course.
Right.
And applicants that stand out in a good way, I think the main thing, they follow the directions. That seems very simple, but just doing the kinds of activities that we recommend, like shadowing and community service activities, taking the kind of courses that we highly recommend beyond the minimum requirements. These are things that any applicant can do, no matter what their parents do for a living or where they live or how much they have as far as financial resources. Not that many applicants really do everything that we're asking for, and that makes you stand out in a good way. There are also the applicants that stand out in a not-so-good way, and they're the ones that don't want to do what we're looking for, or they haven't done it, and they don't want to do it, and then they argue with us about it. So that's not such a good thing.
We definitely get our share of those at TMDSAS.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, our last question for you is actually kind of a fun one for a lot of people in admissions. We have several students that come up with a lot of different myths. So we'd like to hand the microphone over to you in a manner of speaking to let you do some myth busting.
Okay.
So if you wouldn't mind, just choosing your favorite myth that you hear and, giving us the correct advice.
Okay. Yeah. I actually have two, if you don't mind, Mr.
Not at all.
I do love this. Thank you so much for asking this question. Well, I think the latest myth that is not at all helpful to applicants is that taking a gap year away from coursework is a good idea. And it's really not a good idea to be out of coursework for a whole year before starting dental school. So at least they should be enrolled in a course or maybe 2 courses per semester. Maybe they're working part-time as well. And the courses should be helpful courses for dental school, like anatomy and physiology, immunology, histology, microbiology, and other biology courses. And these are all listed on our website. So some people think that if they travel or perhaps work in a dental office and only do those things, that's enough to do in a gap year. And being away from coursework really gets them out of the study habit.
Right.
And it makes it really hard to hit the ground running like you have to be able to do at the beginning of dental school.
And also, if I may interject, when we have our reapplicants, we give them an opportunity to talk about what they've done to enhance their application, and that's a really great place to indicate, that there are different types of activities, and specifically, you at the dental schools are looking for additional coursework as well.
Right. Good. And then that other myth that I'd like to talk about is they hear that it's a good idea to be a business major as a pre-dental student in college. And unfortunately, applicants hear this from dentists. And but they don't realize that business majors these days have to take a lot of corporate type courses that aren't that helpful for a small business like a dental practice. And also, business majors' degree plans don't have much flexibility to be able to take all of the sciences that you need to be well prepared for dental school and to do well on the DAT. And then some universities, the non-majors don't have an opportunity to enroll in the courses that our admissions committee likes to see, like the histology and anatomy and physiology. So it's sort of like they have to limit those. So many students want to take those courses, they limit them to the biology majors. So that kind of keeps out anybody that is not a biology major.
Exactly.
So if you look at it from that perspective, it's better to be a biology major and then take a few business courses like small business administration, personal finance, or entrepreneurship courses. For example, some universities have a business foundations program that allows non-business majors to take, pick and choose the business courses that are best for them. And so that is a much better way to approach the major issue.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's some really wonderful advice, especially since it's something that, as you mentioned, a lot of dentists refer to that, wanting to share with future dentists that they should take business classes. But we're also hearing that a lot from practicing physicians and practicing veterinarians. And I think that's some very valid advice, because there's a major push statewide or even nationally to make sure that students graduate on time, and restricting those courses to certain majors really has been one of the main ways that a lot of campuses are addressing that issue. And so if you're not majoring in one of the sciences, that could block you out. Not to say that you can't major in something else.
Right.
You want to make sure that your major gives you the flexibility to reach your goals.
Right. Yeah, and another thing I wanted to mention, we do have a lot of information on our website for applicants, reapplicants, lots of good information, question and answer sections, and like what would make them more better prepared or more competitive as applicants. And also, here at my office, and the phone numbers listed on the website, our advisor, Miss Janet Pledger, is available Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, answering phone calls and helping people make decisions about getting well prepared for dental school.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
We'll definitely include your website in the notes for this podcast so that applicants that are listening can reach that website quickly.
Thank you.
Dr. Miller, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I enjoyed it.
Make sure you subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, or wherever you listen to podcasts to stay up to date with us. Follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TMDSAS and at Twitter at TMDSAS and at TMDSAS Support. On behalf of TMDSAS, we want to wish all our applicants for the 2018 cycle all the best of luck. Thank you very much for listening. We'll talk to you later.